Hi, and welcome to Out Loud Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
Hello, Francis.
We're playing
Classified information.
Classified information. So we are two competing parties in a dystopian cyberpunk future trying to foil the other's plans by discovering
Their secret code
on a briefcase that has classified information in it. You guessed it. So we are doing.
So we both have classified information?
We do.
And we're just trying to steal each other's classified information.
Because then we can put an end to that person's faction by
We should just work
their
together
plans.
and share our classified information.
In the dystopian cyberpunk world, nobody works together. That's just how it is. So this is a very fast-playing deduction card game where we will be playing cards out as guards to protect our suitcases. We will be taking actions on specific cards to help us sort of deduce what those codes could possibly be. And we'll be sending assassins out to basically take down the guards of our opponents. So the game is simple. It's an 18-card deck. And in the 18-card deck, there are numbers 1 through 9 twice. There are varying symbols on each card that will tell you whether it could be played as a guard, an assassin, or either or, depending. When it's a, I believe it's called a sentinel. And you can decide how you want to play it. Or you can play for the text on the card. Or you can hide it in an encrypted data pool. So what we do is we deal each other at the beginning of the game 2 cards. This is our hand. So we've got our starting hand. Then I'm going to deal each of us 1 face down card, which will be our suitcase. And then 2 more cards are going to get burned into an encrypted pile.
Very important.
Which we're not going to know what those 2 cards are. So we're left with this stack of cards here, which is going to be the draw deck. We are also going to have a discard pile, so we'll get to see what cards come out. And we're going to have 2 columns here. One that's going to be my guards. One that's going to be her guards. Normally you play across from each other, but you know we never do. So you would like set up your 3 guards in front of you. But so what we're going to do is throughout the game, we've got these classified information
cipher wheels,
which basically give us the 1 through 9 spread for our cards. Every card has a code, and I'll give you an example of one. Well, it's kind of hard. I don't want to show one. You're gonna have to hide your eyes because
I'll hide my eyes.
I don't want you to deduce.
I'm not looking.
I don't want you to deduce anything, right? So this is what a card typically looks like, right?
Just tell me when you're done.
And what it's gonna have is gonna have a number on it that gives you its card number, right? And that'll matter when you try to at the very end when you try to guess their code. On the bottom, you're going to have that same number and 1 number lower and 1 number higher, and 9s wrap around to 1s. And that is the code. So this is the number, that's the code. And that code is on the briefcase, right? So this is my briefcase. So that's the code. She's going to have to try to get at least one of those numbers to break my suitcase and win the game. So she's going to have a card with that number on it. That symbol up there shows you how it can be used, and this is the symbol. I don't want to tell you, but either it's going to be, like I said, an assassin will be a knife, a guard will be a shield, or the sentinel will be like a blue with a knife and a shield in it. And then the text is what you could use to play for the, as your action for that turn. So on your turn, you can uncover your eyes now.
Okay, it's like falling asleep.
I know. On your turn, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a card, and you're going to play a card. And you're going to play a card either for it's as a guard, as an assassin or a sentinel, or you can dump it in the encrypted place
to keep it hidden from your opponent. Or you can play it for the text.
You can play it for the text on the card. So those are the 3 things you can do, and that's it. And then the next player is going to go, and we're going to just go back and forth. So now with the cards in our hands, we're going to be able to deduce plus your briefcase. We already know what numbers are not going to be available for the other
because there's only 1 copy of each card symbol. Well, not exactly true, but close enough.
There's 2 copies.
There's limited. And what we have in our hands obviously is not going to be sitting over there, so we can do our little cipher.
So you can mark off which, if you don't think that they have a certain card, like there's certain ones I know that she probably is not going to have. There's other ones that I know that she might not have, right? So I know that much, and I know based on this that she's not going to have this one. And they also give you the symbols on each side of the number, so you can mark just that symbol, knowing that, okay, there's still one more card of that number potentially out there. So that's really it. Now, what we're going to do is just start playing. And like I said, we could play the cards any of those three ways.
Right. Okay, cool. So I'm keeping my pen handy so I can write down all the numbers.
Very good.
All right, so I'll go start.
Draw a card.
I'll go start.
Go start. You can draw a card.
Yes.
And then play a card. Real simple. This game moves very quickly.
It does.
And basically, we're going to keep going back and forth until there's no more cards in the draw pile. We're going to play one more card out of our 2-card hand, and we're going to be left with one card at the end. And that ends the game. That last card, the number on that last card, if it matches the briefcase, and there's no guard with that matching number in their code, then you win.
Garbage.
If neither of you have a card that can decode the briefcase, it's whoever has the most guards in front of them.
This thing always confuses me, the way the wheel is laid out.
It really just clicked with me.
The game?
The wheel. Oh. Because it's kind of like you have to kind of really wrap your head around what the wheel is trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially how you're.
I always look at the wrong numbers and mark off the wrong stuff, but I'm fine. Okay.
Because the wheel does give you the center of the wheel is the code.
Yes.
Is the number of the card or the middle number of the code. And then above it and below it are the two numbers.
Exactly.
It just helps you
easier for you to see what's going on.
Yeah, to know what you're guessing.
All right. I am going to play this card. Choose any number. Opponent tells you whether that number is within a range of 2 plus or minus 2 of their suitcase number.
Yeah, and the suitcase number is the upper left number, not the code.
Right. So I am going to guess, well, I'm not guessing anything. I'll say 4.
Right.
So is your suitcase number within a range of plus or minus 2 of 4? So that would be like from 2 to 6.
And my answer is no.
Your suitcase number is not any of these numbers.
Right. So she knows it's not within that range. So now this card is going to go in the discard pile.
Okay.
Now I draw a card and I go. So I have a couple of things here. So I'm going to go, I'm going to place this card here as a guard for my suitcase, my briefcase. All right. So we'll call this guard. You're allowed to have 3 guards. So I will put that right here. Boom.
Okay. Did you draw a card?
I did.
Are you looking at?
I'm not looking at your cards.
Okay.
Not one bit.
All right, I will play this for neutralize target.
Oh no.
Flip an opponent's guard face up and or rearrange the discard pile and or secretly look at the bottom 2 cards of the draw deck. So I will flip your guard face up. And it is a 6 with a sentinel. And I can secretly look at the bottom 2 cards of the draw deck. Oh, really? What are you marking off numbers for?
Because I'm deducing.
Oh, okay.
So you're good? Oh, okay.
So this is done.
So this goes here. So that's how we track what's been out, right? So I draw, and now it's my turn. All right, so I'm going to play this for its ability. This is called Test Access Codes. Opponent reveals their hand. Choose one of the card numbers revealed. The opponent tells you if the chosen card number is the same as their suitcase number. So you got to reveal your whole hand to me. This is amazing.
I reveal my hand. I show my hand, and then tell you.
And then I got to pick one of the numbers.
And I have to tell you what?
Show me your cards. Reveal your hand. Let's start there.
Oh, I have to look at my number. Okay. Here you go.
So she's revealing her hand. Let's put that up here so the crowd can see. I'm going to take a quick note, if you don't mind. Of what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing here is amazing. Okay, and then I'm going to pick a number, and I'll say number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the same as your suitcase number?
No.
Okay. Very good.
Obviously not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to pick 7, not 1.
What?
Yeah, but you don't have to tell me. I picked the wrong number. I already knew 1 wasn't your... Because look, there's 2 1s out here.
I know. I was like, why would you...
So can I just change it? Because that's dumb. I already know it's not the 1.
You're not the 1.
You're not the 1. I ain't the 1.
No, 7 is not my number either.
That's what I figured. Okay. So either way, good to know. So that's the end of my turn. Goes away. You can take your hand.
Take your hand.
Take your hand out of here. All right, your go. Getting close to my deduction here. Because what you want to do is you want to make sure if you can get that one of those cards in your hand for the last card that has the code.
That has the code. I'm getting close to my deduction.
It's my guard.
I actually already know what it is, so.
This could be used as a guard or an assassin.
All right, I'll just play this guy as a guard. You want me to put my guards there?
Put them like this in front of yours.
Okay,
just like
sure.
That.
Again, kind of weird because we're not sitting across from each other, but you get the idea.
Cool. So you're guarded. Now, if that guard is the same number as your suitcase, then it blocks it.
I'm picking a different guard.
Oh, sorry. Changing. Ridiculous. All right, so that's kind of not sure about that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to assassinate this guy.
Assassinate what guy?
Your guard.
Oh, okay.
So I'm using him. It's a 6. So if the 6 is in his code, he's assassinated. Is it?
Can I check?
Yes, of course.
No.
It's not. All right, so it was a failed assassination attempt. Now I get to reveal, you have to reveal a random card from your hand to me.
A random one? I only have 2 of them.
Well, yeah, so I get to just pick one. All right. All right, interesting.
That's the one you already knew.
I did know that one. Okay, so that's my turn. Here you go.
Okay. All right, there you go. It's another guard.
Ouch. Too many guards here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try to assassinate this guard here with a 3. Does this card contain a 3?
Does this card contain a 3? No. Your math is all wrong.
No code?
No code.
There's no 3 in that code? Man.
Right. Negative.
Go ahead. So many notes I have to take here.
Okay. I will play this one. Opponent reveals their hand. One moment, please. None of this is surprising to me. Okay. Choose one of the card numbers revealed. Opponent tells you if the chosen card number is the same as their suitcase number. Oh. This one.
No.
Okay. Didn't think so.
All right, so that's discarded. All right, last card.
Okay.
Okay. Bear with me. Hey. This is not good. So it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. I'm gonna try and assassinate this guy.
This guy?
Yep. With a 4. Is there a 4 in that code?
No. You're not very good at this.
I'm not sure why.
Classified information. Okay, are you done?
So now you play a card, then I play a card.
I just play any card. All right, I'm just going to put this in the classified suitcase.
Okay. And you can do that. You can burn a card. So I'm going to put a guard here as well.
Okay.
So now we have 2 guards out. So now
now
that's
last
the
card.
Game. We reveal our suitcase.
Well, don't we reveal our card first?
And we do it all at the same
all
time.
Same time.
Yep. So my last card is a 9.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. But that'll do it. No, it won't really. Wow, we suck at this.
Well, put your guards. Reveal your guards too, and your
Yeah.
suitcase.
I did. That was my suitcase.
Yep. So I am unguarded.
You're unguarded.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you have the 7. 7 gets through, kills my suitcase.
Yeah.
Right? We have equal guards. I have a 9.
But my 7 does get through and kills your
it's in the
suitcase,
code.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you won.
It is. I knew it was in your code. Yeah.
That's the game.
There
You
you
did
go.
better than I did. I could not. I thought it was the
What
5.
was the matter? Well, let's talk about it.
Yes.
Put on the big faces
All
and
right.
let's talk
You
about
want
it.
big face?
Yeah.
Talking
Make-
heads?
Make me big.
Make me big. As Gary
Gary would say.
Gary would say, "Oh, all right, make me
big.
big. Make me big." Like, all right, Gary.
Okay.
So yeah,
what
you know, I did.
Our wheels should look pretty similar.
I did. Here's what swerved me, right?
What?
Is that I was trying to.
It was wide open.
I know, but I assumed you were going to guard with a card that was close to your 5, and you didn't.
I didn't do that at all.
So I used my 4s to do that.
Yeah.
And
Look
and
at
they
this.
didn't. 7, 8, 9. You did. How'd you know that?
I knew exactly.
Oh, you
what
deduced
it.
it. Yeah, you did
I
good at
deduced
that.
it.
I'm not very good at deduction games.
I am a deducer by
Yeah.
nature. This is what I deduce.
This is what you deduce. That's what you deduce. So there you have it. Classified information. What this game came with, by the
Yes.
way. This was card set 1, right? So obviously you're gonna play card set 1 over and over again. You'll get the swing of things. You're like, oh, I want a little more variety in this. But there are 2 more card sets here. Card set 2.
Yes.
And card set 3 with all different cards going on with different abilities and so on and so forth. But you get the gist
Right.
of what these games are about.
Yes.
So to give you a little sneaky peeky, so all
Mind control, like all different stuff.
all different art.
Yeah.
Let me make you big.
Overheated.
Make the cards big. Yeah. So mind control. Assassinate an
interrogate,
opponent's guard without comparing code numbers. Really cool. So they give you. So obviously there's a whole bunch of. There's like actual trigger abilities which we didn't see before.
Yeah.
If assassinated, you may flip. Resilience face up to block the assassination. I had a card here, bulletproof vest, where I could have reacted and blocked an assassination. If it were successful. So there are all sorts of different cards in the different sets to add some variety to this game. Honestly. So if you're into deduction. And you're into quick playing,
very quick,
small pack games where this obviously you can bring this anywhere. It's only 18 cards. This might be of interest to you.
Yes.
Right.
So I believe this is actually already funded. This went live on Kickstarter today, and it's already funded. So sure thing if you want to back it. And I don't think the entry point is too high. So definitely if it's something that looks like, up your alley, which deduction is always up my alley. So
it sure is. So we will put the link to the campaign details in the show notes. Please be sure to ask any questions in the comments. I'm sure you'll get whatever answers you are looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that will be it. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you.